Hi, Cottage Grove Lions. Today's advisory is a wrap-up to our Unity Week. I want to thank so many of you for the way that you extended yourself last week to show kindness and to get to know someone new. We had a record turnout of 350 kids to our Get to Know You with Coco, who made a new Coco buddy. We also did the hug brick that got spread around. There were lots of hugs going on. We did a share the heart on your hand activity, and then I saw some really crazy socks on Friday. Today's advisory has a couple more videos that really capture the spirit of Unity Week, and so we sure hope you enjoy those. And also, we have 4 recipients of the 2016 Martin Luther King Award. Thanks. Have a good day.
This is the story of 2 boys who go to the same high school in Corpus Christi, Texas, but live in opposite worlds. Tyrell Clay is the football quarterback at Miller High. More popular than free pizza. Everyone loves Tyrell.
Velocity goes perpendicular.
Adam Chadwick, on the other hand, dwells well down the social ladder. Picked on and called names, he's learned to keep to himself. 2 kids with nothing in common until this spring, when the student body nominated them both for Prom King.
Why?
I can speculate, but I don't know.
Go speculate. Because you're not the most popular kid in school.
No, not at all.
And usually it's the popular kid in school that gets nominated for Prom King.
There's still a hole there in the logic.
There's a hole there, yeah.
Obviously, some people were just messing with me.
At first, Adam had no intention of attending, but changed his mind.
I figured I might as well just take the chance and hope for the best.
You made yourself vulnerable.
But I was prepared. I was.
On the night of the prom, the court gathered in front of the crowd and the king was announced. There was no surprise. Tyrell won, and he was thrilled, but only for a moment.
I had glanced over to Adam. He was standing up, and he was really sad, like if he was heartbroken.
What happened next stunned everyone in the room. Tyrell took off his crown, walked over to Adam, and told him they'd picked the wrong man.
I put it on his head and I bowed to him.
I thought I was imagining it or something.
And people were clapping?
Yeah.
Loudly?
I had no trouble hearing it.
For Adam, life has been pretty great ever since. He says when the coolest kid in school crowns you king, it can do wonders for your self-esteem.
I can walk the halls with my head held high.
That's what he got out of prom night. As for Tyrell.
Why did you do that?
I don't want to regret not doing something for someone that I could have when I had the opportunity to. Honestly.
And at Miller High, that's how kindness came to rule. Steve Hartman, on the road in Corpus Christi, Texas.
So you want to give it to me?
Finally tonight, you can't judge a book by its cover, or, we might add, a football player by his jersey. Here's Steve Hartman on the road.
In Athens, Georgia, in the bestseller section of this Barnes & Noble, Kathy Rackley found a novel story of her own.
I mean, a chance encounter in a bookstore, how wonderful is that?
Did you have any idea at all who he was?
None.
And you didn't tell her?
I didn't, but I knew they were going to find out.
Yeah.
But I wasn't going to say it.
Fact is, Kathy may have been the only one in Athens who didn't know the name Malcolm Mitchell. Number 26 for the University of Georgia Bulldogs was one of the top recruits in the country a few years ago. He's Georgia royalty, and presumably, if Kathy had known that, she wouldn't have stood in that Barnes & Noble, talking his ear off about the book club she'd just joined.
I mean, he stepped back and he said, "You did?" And he said, "Can I join your book club?" And I said, I don't know if you want to join mine. We're all 40, 50, and 60-year-old women.
But Malcolm was undeterred. So now, one of the top wide receivers in the country meets monthly with his book club lady friends.
Oh, yeah. And then he went to the wedding?
I love that part.
He's the only man and the youngest by a generation. But Malcolm doesn't care, nor does he care what anyone thinks.
Somebody called me a nerd. It's not a word that I'm used to hearing.
Is it okay, though? Are you okay with the label?
I was proud of it.
Great.
It's like a badge of honor to me, knowing where I came from.
Malcolm confessed to me that when he started college, he could only read at about a junior high level, and it bothered him. So he started putting as much effort into his reading game as his football game.
Every free moment, he had a book in his hand. He's now reading things he never dreamed he could. And although some of the book club selections he would never pick himself, Malcolm seems to enjoy them all.
Yeah, the ending was great.
Looking at your life now, all you've accomplished, what are you most proud of?
I finished the Hunger Games series in about 2 days.
Reading the Hunger Games.
Yeah.
Have you seen any of the footage of you scoring touchdowns? That's not your most proud moment?
That came natural. That's a gift. I had to work to read.
But his greatest talent may lie in his ability to step so outside his comfort zone, to be able to meet people and focus so sincerely on what they have in common instead of their trivial differences.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Sometimes football makes great men, and sometimes great men just happen to play football. Steve Hartman, on the road in Athens, Georgia.
Woke up in London yesterday, found myself in the city near Piccadilly. Don't really know how I got here. Got some pictures on my phone, new names and numbers that I don't know. Address of places like Abbey Road. Day turns to night, night turns to whatever we want. We're young enough to say, oh, this has gotta be the good life. This has gotta be the good life. This could really be the good life. Good life. Say you get this feeling that you can't fight, like the city is on fire tonight. This could really be a good life, a good life. My friends in New York, I say hello. My friends in LA, they don't know where I've been for the past few years or so. Paris to China to Colorado. Sometimes there's airplanes I can't jump out. Sometimes there's issues that don't work out. We are God of stories, but please tell me what there's to complain about. When you're happy like a fool, let it take you over. When everything is out, you gotta take it in. Oh, this has gotta be the good life. This has gotta be the good life. This could really be the good life, good life. Say you get this feeling that you can't fight, like the city is on fire tonight. This could really be a good life, a good life.
We're gonna surprise some kids who earned the Martin Luther King Award this year. And I have with me Miss Royce, who you remember earned it last year. What has it meant to you to have that honor?
It was a huge honor, especially when this was an award that was voted on by the students and staff. That's very humbling.
We have many deserving people.
We do.
Wait to surprise them.
Yes, let's go surprise them.
I'm sorry to interrupt your class, but I need Miss Hannah Ulrich to come on up. Everybody looks pretty scared.
No need to be scared.
As you all remember, last week in advisory, you cast ballots for recipients for the Martin Luther King Award during Unity Week. You were to identify students who demonstrate community service, strive for equity, have moral courage, and make Cottage Grove High School a welcoming place. I am pleased to announce that Hannah Ulrich is a recipient this year. So Hannah's a junior, and you guys know she's the student body president. She's a major contributor to both our soccer and basketball teams. She challenges herself academically and is an outstanding student. As a school leader, Hannah really works to include all students from a variety of backgrounds and to make people feel welcome here. I'm honored to work with her, honored to know her, and very honored to present her with the Martin Luther King Award. Congratulations. Yes.
recipient was not here today, so we'll introduce her and give her award to her when she returns. We are here to present this next award to Kalea Galbraith. Kalea is a very deserving student here at Cottage Grove High School. She participates in plays, she helps in our community. She also plays in the band, runs a score clock at some basketball games. All of this while taking some College Now courses and AP classes. She has excellent grades. Congratulations, Kalea. Beyond this impressive resume, she is an absolute joy to be around. She's a fantastic student and friend here at the high school. I'm honored to present this award, the 2016 Martin Luther King Award, to Kalea Galbraith.
Whoa. How are you? Good afternoon. Sorry to interrupt. Mr. Kephart, would you come up here, please?
That was his mouth. Uh-oh.
So students, as you remember last week during Unity Week, we asked you to cast a vote and nominate someone who you think is deserving of the Martin Luther King Award.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And this year, Mr. Kephart.
Thank you, guys. Wow, that's an honor. Seriously, thank you so much.
So let me just talk about him for a second. Mr. Kephart is a social studies teacher here. He's in his second year here at Cottage Grove. However, not all of you may know that he has taught in America, China, El Salvador, and Hong Kong. So his international perspective comes through as he strives for equity and inclusion, not only in his classroom, but in our school and community. We appreciate and honor Mr. Kephart, and I am proud to present him with this award.
I happily accept it. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm really embarrassed. Thank you. Thank you.
And students, sorry to interrupt. I'll come near you. Okay. So, kids, you probably remember. Last week during Unity Week, you voted for who is deserving of a Martin Luther King Award. And one recipient this year, I am honored to say, is Ms. Michelle Hilton. So Ms. Hilton has worked in South Lane School District for 21 years. She, during her career, she has spent countless hours, like she's doing right now, helping students after school with homework and projects, communicating with teachers and coaches, and just working nonstop to make life better for our students. So despite an exhausting work regimen, Ms. Hilton is gracious and kind. She greets everyone with a smile and makes all of us feel more welcome and at home here at Cottage Grove High School. So Ms. Hilton, I am honored to present you with this very deserving award. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you,